Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And today, I am beginning a brand new challenge called the No Home Challenge. And yeah, as you can imagine, in this challenge, I am not going to have a house. Normally, when you play Minecraft, the first thing you do is kind of build a shelter, and then gather some resources, bring it back, extend your house, improve it, add more things, set up a farm. All of that stuff I am not going to be doing. I'm going to be on the road, basically, the entire game. So, essentially, anything I gather, I'm going to have to carry around with me, which means if I die, then that means that I'm going to lose everything that I had before. So that is going to be a huge challenge by itself. Also, I am playing on the Pocket Edition, as you can see, and I don't normally play on the Pocket Edition. I've done one video on it a very long time ago. Since then, I have not played it at all, so I'll hold my hands up. I'm a bit of a noob with the Pocket Edition. Like, it's still Minecraft. There's a lot of stuff in it, which is just, well, it's the same as Minecraft on any version. So a lot of that stuff I'm going to be fine with, but mainly the controls is something that I'm really not used to yet. But I thought, you know what? I might as well throw myself into the deep end, and, you know, before worrying about building and all of that stuff, let's just see how well I can survive while playing Minecraft on the Pocket Edition in this bizarre way where I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of playing it like it's not Minecraft. I'm kind of playing it like it's a different game because I'm just totally ignoring, you know, building and setting up a house, and, you know, I'm not going to be sleeping in a bed at all. I'm just going to, you know, just wander around and be like a bit of a lone ranger making my way around the world. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a very challenging challenge in many different ways, but also I think it's going to be really good fun. So that's kind of the way I'm playing the game. Let me tell you what my objectives are. Let me tell you what my goals are. So there's technically 5 different objectives. The first thing is to defeat the 3 different bosses. So that's kind of the main challenge. That's going to be the most difficult thing I'm going to be facing. So I need to defeat the Elder Guardian. I need to defeat the Wither, and of course I need to defeat the infamous Ender Dragon as well. And me trying to battle the dragon while using these touch controls is scaring me just thinking about it. Seeing as I struggled so much just to chop down a tree, hopefully I'd have got a little bit better at the controls by the time I'm battling a giant dragon. But yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to it. So that's kind of the first 3 objectives, as defeating the bosses. The next challenge I need to do is I need to make an emerald block. So that means I'm going to need to go and mine 9 different emeralds in order to make it, because currently, as I'm making this video, you can't trade with villagers in the Pocket Edition. Originally, I was going to do it so I had to, I don't know, make like a stack of emeralds or something, assuming that I'd be able to trade. But after running around and punching a whole load of villagers trying to work out how to trade with them, I then worked out that you can't trade with them. So yeah, instead, I'm going to need to make a block of emeralds, which means I'm going to have to mine every single one of them. And emeralds are pretty rare. So that's going to be the next challenge. And then the big final challenge that I'm going to need to complete is to make a cake. I'm going to need to make and eat myself a cake, and that's going to be the final challenge that I'm going to do last. So it doesn't really matter which order I defeat the bosses in or when I get the emerald block, but I think I'm going to end on eating the cake, because that's just going to be like a good way to celebrate completing the challenge. So yeah, that's what I need to do then. So I better get started now. I think the first thing I'm really going to need to do is just go on a huge mining trip. I need to go into the ground, hopefully just gear up, because the thing is, because I'm going to be carrying nearly everything I own on me, if I die, like if I fall in lava, I am going to lose absolutely everything. I'd be basically starting from square one, like if I die, because I'm not storing anything in a chest or, you know, setting a spawn point. If I die, that's me, you know, essentially starting the game again, like the entire challenge. So I think my number one priority is to, well, not die for starters, but also just to get a whole load of armor and some decent weapons, just to be able to protect myself. So for this first day, before it becomes nighttime, I'm going to go and gather up a whole load of wood. Seeing as I'm going to be going on a big mining trip, I'm probably not going to be coming back up to the surface. So let's see if we can get about a stack of wood, and then a bunch of food as well, because food is going to be another big problem. Hopefully I can find a village at some point and just steal all of their food. Would be very convenient. If not, I think I'm just going to be mainly getting meat from animals, because I can't really set up a farm. You know, I don't think it's in the spirit of the no home challenge to set up a farm. Like there's no strict rules. Like if I do really want to put down a chest, I can put down a chest, but like I can't just put down a chest and then, you know, keep going back to it, because then that's basically my house without any walls at that point, you know, like that's not in the game. Something that I could do, and something that I really do hope to do, is to hopefully find a donkey. at some point. If I can find a donkey and I can put a chest on it, and then I can kind of ride around with my donkey and then have that storing all of my items, I think that would be a really smart way where I don't have a home, I'm still traveling, but I'm kind of able to store a few more items than if I was just keeping absolutely everything in my pockets. Because, you know, imagine like when I'm trying to brew things or enchant things, and, you know, I've got all of these different ingredients, like my pockets are going to be completely filled almost this entire challenge. It's going to get pretty ridiculous, I think, at some point. So that should hopefully be enough wood. Let me just see, are there any more fallen apples around the area? There doesn't seem to be. So now I'm going to have to go on a bit of an animal killing spree, I'm afraid. I need food. I'm going to need to get food from somewhere. And as I said, I'm not going to be setting up a farm. So it looks like it's going to be meat on the menu for the time being. And then once I've gathered up enough food and then the sun starts to go down, then I'm going to go down as well and make my way into the caves and hopefully try and get at least some decent iron armor just to keep me well protected while I'm going mining. So of course the first objectives that I'm going to be worrying about are the bosses. That's really the main challenge of this, is to defeat the 3 different bosses. I thought I'd like to add an extra little mining challenge as well, and then of course eating a cake is something that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm pretty sure I could do that in one episode if I tried really hard, but it's Stampy. I like to eat cake. So I thought, you know what, if I make that as a challenge, then that means it's going to be something that I definitely do during the series. So, I mean, I'm supposed to be trying to get food now. I'm supposed to be hunting down animals, but I can't see any animals. Where are all the animals? I saw like one horse, and I think I saw a chicken a little bit ago. And what's with these like random blocks of wood all over the floor as well? I'm not sure why they were there. I thought I was accidentally placing wood down on the floor when I was trying to chop down a tree, but maybe there's just random blocks of wood on the floor. But here we go. Looks like we've started tracking down a few animals. And oh look, there's a village. There's a village over there. So I'm not allowed to just move in on the village. The rules aren't just that, you know, I can't build a house. The rules are I can't have a house, so I can't even move into their home. So no using their shelter, but there's nothing in the rules about stealing their food. So I'm going to go and get a little bit more of this meat over here, seeing as there are animals absolutely all over the place. And then I can grab some of the food from the village. And then, yeah, I'll be going down into the cave. So which boss do you think it'd be best to go for first? So I'm thinking maybe the Wither. I think the Wither, unless I happen to stumble across an ocean monument. I think the Elder Guardian, I don't know, maybe I'm going to eat my words here, should be the easiest one, but the biggest challenge is kind of finding the ocean monument there. Like, actually defeating it shouldn't be incredibly difficult, but actually getting where the monument is going to be the biggest challenge. So if I stumble into one of them, then I will go for that. If not, I think going for the Wither first would make sense, because to get to the Ender Dragon, I need to go to the end anyway to get blaze powder. So I might as well go to the end and start trying to get the Wither skulls first anyway. And then that way I can also, while I'm down there and while I'm trying to get the Wither skulls, try and get some blaze powder as well. And then I'm kind of doing 2 things at once, you know, rather than just focusing on everything. And no, don't take that. Don't take that. I want that. I want the food. And oh no, the villagers, it's annoying because they keep like replanting everything. Normally you would come here and you'll just get so much food, you wouldn't know what to do with it. But now, because they kind of keep replanting, it makes it more annoying because there's always fresh crops there because they always go and gather the food. But there is some food that I can gather down here, and I did get a pretty nice amount of meat as well. And I don't really fancy going and killing all of the villagers either, so I think I'm going to let them be, and I can still let a little bit more of this wheat here. And it looks like the sun is going to be going down shortly anyway, so I can go and head under the ground soon, and yeah, see if I can start getting some decent iron or something just to protect myself a little bit that way, because yeah, I don't fancy running around on the surface equipped with only my little stone sword. I don't think that would last very well. So I've got a bunch of beetroots. I got some wheat as well. Not as much as I'd hoped. When I saw the village, I had hoped there'd be a few better crops. Well, there is another set of crops down there as well, and I should also have a little bit of a look and see if there's a blacksmith as well. And oops, steady. Whoa. Okay, I think I might have found the cave I'm going to go down in a little bit. That seems to be a very handy place to go and look to go and start doing some mining. So let's gather the rest of this week. We'll go and have a little look to see if there is a blacksmith or anything handy in. Some blacksmiths, I believe, on the Pocket Edition do actually have emeralds in. So finding emeralds straight away like this would be extremely unlikely, but extremely lucky as well. So is there even a blacksmith here? That's the big question. I don't think there is, unless I'm being completely blind and walk past one. Problem is, all of the buildings do have a little bit of a habit of looking the same, so it's kind of hard. But sadly, I think there is no blacksmith here. So sadly, no free emeralds for me. So right then, let's go and head down into the cave. I'm gonna have to make a furnace soon, just so I can start cooking some of my food. I guess. Well, let's see if I can have some of my beetroots and stuff. Then I guess, seeing as I've got this here and I can eat them straight away. I got some apples as well, and I can go and just start eating them immediately as well. And as I said, I have really not played the Pocket Edition pretty much at all. You know, like I've basically not played this game. Like, as I said, I did that one video on it a very long time ago. Apart from that, like this is all completely new to me. So you are gonna have to bear with me a little bit, but also help me a little bit. Feel free to leave any tips, especially in terms of like the controls or, I don't know, exclusive things that I don't know about the Pocket Edition. It will become very apparent to you soon, the things that I don't know about. So if you are an expert on the on this version, yeah, feel free to help me out. So right then, let's go and make myself another crafting table. I can make some planks. I can make a crafting table. Then let's go and pop this down here. And I just want to make myself a shovel so I can start digging down. I might as well make myself a furnace as well, seeing as I can make one pretty easily there. I'm scared. I don't want to hang around on the surface too long. So let's just go and make myself a shovel. And where's the shovel? Oh, I don't think I can make a shovel yet. I think I need to first make some more planks and then make some sticks, and there's the shovel there like that. All right, let's go and gather up the crafting table. I don't really want to waste any wood because I'm probably not going to be coming up to the surface again for a little while, so I'd like to keep hold of all of that. And all right, let's go under the ground then. I guess this is going to be the closest thing I'm going to have to a home, the underground caves, because that is where a lot of this is going to take place. Like, not all of it, of course. I'm going to be going up to the surface to gather more materials and I don't know, I'm probably going to battle the wither up here and stuff. But for the beginning, at least, it's going to be very much about just trying to supply up and just to get stronger, really. That's going to be like the first big goal that I'm going to have. So I am going to be down here quite a little while, especially very early on. But this is what I was definitely after. I need some coal. I need to be able to light up my way. So let's go and gather up all of this coal and make myself some torches so I can kind of see where I'm going. And this is where I'm starting to get nervous because we're going down into a dark cave. I'm no doubt going to be going up against a bunch of googlies, and I can't control this game very well. Like, if I was doing this challenge on console, like where I normally play, like, it would be a challenge. Like, it definitely would still be a challenge. It is that hard that even though that's where I normally play and that's what I'm good at, like, it would still be a challenge nonetheless. But for me, like, a big added part of this challenge is the fact that I'm playing it on this version. Like, it's just going to make it so much more awkward and so much more difficult for me just to do the simplest things in the game. That is where a big part of the challenge is going to come for me. So if you do this challenge, kind of bear that in mind if you are playing on the version you normally play in, or do what I'm doing, shake things up a little bit. Maybe if you normally play in Pocket Edition, if you have the console version as well, do it on there, or PC, or, you know, whatever you're not used to playing on, then that's kind of a fun way to do, just to kind of challenge yourself and learn a new skill that way. But right, I found my first patch of iron. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way a little bit lower down into the cave, try and find like a relatively safe area that I can hang out, and then I'm going to go and put down my furnace. I can cook some of my num-nums, because I'm starting to get hungry again as well, and then I can start smelting a little bit of this iron as well, because that's going to be very useful. And oh, there's some cobwebs down there. I can see them already. Looks like I haven't found like a stronghold or something, have I? Right, let's remember that area. We can go and maybe have a little bit of a wander back there in a little bit. I don't want to get too explory now, though, and just charging through the place, because I might end up running into some enemies. And also, something else is the way I'm recording this, it doesn't allow me to hear the game. So right now, even though you can hear everything, I can't hear anything right now. I am playing in absolute silence. And oh, here's a creeper. Here's a creeper. Bang, run back, run back. Hit it, hit it. Oh, run back, run back. Oh, this isn't going to end well. This is not going to end well. Oh, it didn't blow up. It didn't blow up yet. Can I get it? What's it doing? It's just kind of standing there. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I was able to take out my first creeper with a stone sword in this challenge. Right, I think this area is going to be just about as safe as any other area. So let's just go and pop down a few more torches. So hopefully things aren't going to spawn too close to me. And this is actually really good. Finding this this abandoned mineshaft means that I might be able to find some chests with some good loot in them. So this might actually be a bit of a blessing in disguise. Even though I got immediately ambushed by a creeper, things might not actually be as bad as I first thought. So let's focus on the food first. That's always my priority. So let's go and put that into the fuel side, I guess. And then let's go and put the chicken into here like that. There we go. I'm starting to work out how to control the game already. And then while that's smelting, I'm not going to wander off too far just for safety's sake. But I am going to do a little bit of wandering around here and just kind of lighting up the area and getting as much iron as we can. To be honest, I think we have got really lucky. Like just finding this big cave here already, like right at the very start of the game, I think we have got extraordinarily lucky. I will be giving out the seed that I'm playing on at the end of the series. I never like giving it out while I'm doing it because if people play the same seed, then they can kind of message me and tell me where things are and kind of give me advice that way. But I kind of like discovering it all myself. So for that reason, I won't be kind of saying what the seed is yet. But once I have finished it, I will tell you because it does seem to be a pretty awesome seed to be fair. All right, then let's go and grab a few more torches and put them down here and keep lighting up the area. I know I shouldn't go too far from my safety and my furnace, but I can't help it. I get too impatient. I need to go and explore a little bit and start mining. I did need some more coal anyway, and what I could do to speed things up a little bit is I could just make myself another furnace would make sense. So then that way I can have one furnace cooking all of my num-nums, and then I can have another furnace kind of smelting all of the iron or whatever other ores I'm able to get. Because I would love to have at least a little bit of iron armor on and definitely an iron sword as well is going to be a really big help. So tell you what, before I start drifting away and wandering off too much, let's go and throw this food in here and then let's go and make myself another furnace then. So I need to go to crafting, which is here. I need to go to... Oh, why isn't furnace there? I've got stone on me. Why can't I craft? Oh, it's because I need to be on a crafting table, don't I? Right, so let's go and put the crafting table down. I told you, bear with me. You don't need to leave a comment saying I'm a noob. I'm quite aware of how much of a noob I am already. I always get that, like, whenever I start playing a new game or doing something different in Minecraft or something, I always get loads of comments saying like, oh, you're a noob at this. And I'm like, I know, like I literally am a noob at it. Like this is my first time playing. Like that's what the definition of a noob is. Like it's not an insult. That is just kind of what the situation is. That always just makes me laugh when people say that. But yeah, I am quite aware of my lack of skills. But what I'm really hoping is that this will be the series where I learn how to play the Pocket Edition. Like this will be the series where I got a handle on the controls and I got good at it. You know, what I really want to be able to do is to like, once I've done like episode, I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but like episode 30 or something, I can then go back and look at this moment and basically laugh and cringe at myself and just say like, whoa, what was I doing? I was so rubbish. Look how much better I am now. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Whoa, avalanche. That was terrifying. I thought I was going to get crushed there by all of that gravel. Sometimes I forget just how dangerous gravel can be. Like gravel can sometimes be like more dangerous than like any enemy in the game when they just collapse like that. I'm going to change my direction and let's go and have a bit of a wander this way. It does seem like there are loads of tunnels that kind of keep going even deeper and deeper. Like the reason I came down here was really looking for like iron and stuff. But you know what? If we're going down that deep and I can make myself an iron pickaxe, then, you know, we could start going straight for the good stuff. Like I am trying to basically speed run the game here. Like I'm going to try and complete the challenge as fast as I can because I'm not going to be wasting any time building or decorating or doing any of that stuff. Like I'm really just, you know, trying to go as fast as I can to blast through this and do everything I can as quickly as I can and trying to face all of those challenges. You know, there's going to be no, you know, getting sidetracked, no making mini games, none of that stuff. I don't know. There might be a little bit of me getting sidetracked. It is still me after all. I don't want to end up eating my words, but you know, the purpose of this challenge at least is to try and get through it as fast as I can and defeat all of the bosses and hopefully have not too many dangerous moments. Like the chances of me getting through this entire challenge without dying once are pretty slim, but you know, that's the goal. You know, the goal is survival amongst everything else. I have, though, lost where I put my furnace. Oh, here we go. I kind of looped the entire way around there. Let's go and grab a little bit more iron from here, and then we can hopefully grab the iron that's already smelted, and yeah, be able to. Oh, hello. That's the problem when you're playing without sound. You're gonna hear everything approaching me before I see it. You're gonna hear all of the grumbles and the growls and the hisses before I have any idea that anything's close. I've actually got way more food than I thought. This is actually probably enough food to survive, to help me survive for a pretty long time. So let's go and put all of that iron in as well. And then how much do I have to take out? I've got about 12 there. And oh, hello! I saw this one approaching this time. I definitely need to do a better job lighting up the area soon. But for now, let's go and grab the rest of the iron. But I'm not settling down here. Remember, this is the no home challenge. Of course, you know, at some point I do need to put down a furnace, and I do need to cook things. But like, I'm not setting this up as my base. You know, once I've kind of smelted everything that I need to smelt, I am going to be moving on and going straight to a new area. I'm not going to be setting up base anywhere. But right then, let's do some crafting. So I think the first thing to do has got to be the sword. That's got to be the priority. So let's go and make some sticks. Then I can make myself an iron sword. Priority number 2, got to have my Stampy style boots. Wouldn't be Stampy without them. And then let's do some leggings as well. And then I think that's just about it in terms of the armor. So let's go and put that on. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. Then let's go and grab my iron sword as well. I feel certainly much safer now than I than I did a few seconds ago. So to be fair, despite the odd scare from the googlies and gravel collapsing, I think overall this has been a pretty successful start to the challenge. So hopefully things are going to continue the way they started, and in the next episode I can keep getting deeper, try and get a full set of iron armor, and possibly start trying to get some of the diamonds and the all-important emeralds as well. But yeah, sadly that is the end of this first episode here. As always, I'm going to leave a link down in the description to not only the next episode but also the playlist as well. So if you want to go and watch through all of the no home challenge videos that way, then yeah, you can do that. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later.